Hi, everybody. This is Joanna. Thanks for tuning in. What a beautiful day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is Valentine's Day, the day of love. And what a beautiful opportunity for us to practice our gifts and honoring our gifts and understanding our gifts and coming into greater awareness that we are all aspects of love and light, creating matter. And we will allow ourselves to, moment for moment, create that daily self-care, clearing out the chakras, clearing out our fields, honoring who we are as light, our oneness with Source Creator, the Vesica Pisces of the mother and the father, male and female energies within us, balancing those out so that we live as this beautiful, creative, and expressive child that we're all meant to be, all meant to be, all meant to be creative and excited and exploratory in all that we are. We're supposed to have a beautiful, exciting journey on this earth and release what doesn't serve. And that sounds cliche because everybody is saying it now, but it is when you're moving through your daily life and you've got two things before you. If something feels dark and something feels exciting, then do that which is exciting. That serves your soul. That serves the light in your soul. And then there's obviously those that move through those the rediscoveries of who they are and healing who they are, and are still working with addictions, and are still working with patterns and paradigms of who they have been. And that's okay. So give yourself permission to be okay stepping outside of it day by day by day, and making those small goals for yourself to create that self-love, self-fulfillment, which is the only way to truly build your inner light for who you are, so that those addictions are not needed. And those outside paradigms of, filling the various voids and beliefs that we've brought to ourselves. And again, the only path to allowing yourself that greater attunement with who you are with Source and accessing all the light that you are able is through that honoring of who you are. And honor is a vibration. It's a feeling. To honor and respect who you are, to know what you're willing to co-create with and entangle with. The vibrations you want to dance with, the vibrations you don't want to dance with. It's okay to perceive them from afar, but it's okay for you to choose that as an honoring of your soul and your spirit. And so many of us have been so spiritual. We say spiritual, and that word causes some triggers because of the lineage and the Akash and the various timelines of control through dogma and the limitation through dogma that we've all come within to experience, to transcend, and to heal, and to make it our own anew. So when we talk about dogma, when we talk about doctrine, when we talk about religion, it's here for us to recalibrate and make it our own anew. There is no wrong or right within anything. It's the experiences that we've had to move through to understand who we are as expansive, infinite beings of eternal light. We are infinitely given, offering new light codes, new beginnings, every new moment, every new breath, every new breath, every new breath, we are made anew. But if we are not aware of that, if we are not consciously choosing to be anew with God, anew with Source, anew with Spirit, the creators of the universe, always evolving all planets, if we're not in consciously awareness of that and wanting to be in that flow and in that river to keep up with those codes, then that's when we get into stagnant operations, referring back to systems and beings and collectives that have told us who we are, what we are, and how much we're able to achieve and experience and explore or express. And so it's always free will, there's no judgment on any of it. Every aspect of our life, we are here to revalue and re-honor and bring into our heart space, and then sort out for ourselves. Has it been a limitation for me? Has it been honoring of me? Has it been expansive for me? Has it been fun for me? Everything in our life. So to awaken to your own gifts, to awaken to your own spirituality of who you are, it's allowing yourself that in everything that you do, is this a spiritual alignment for me? Is this within my spirit? Because we are spirit creating matter. So is it in alignment with what you want to create? Is that in alignment, that choice? Is that in alignment with the world I want to create? And that's when you have to make those choices. That's when you have to make those choices, say that's not the arena I want to tap within. You can choose not to judge it. You can be discerning about it. That's not a vibration I choose to dance with. And that's the difference. Judging it and separating yourself from it, because it's all a part of the collective. It's all a part of our story. So our story is to make everything that we've been experiencing from all 3 to 5 timelines, 3D to 5D timelines, is to make it a part of our story, to remain neutral about it all, and then choose from that passionate, co-creative, exciting place on where we want to fit within it and how we want to co-create within these new templates, these new paradigms of light. But that takes us having to dissect and go through all the stuff that we've been limited by. We've chosen to. Again, taking yourself out of that victim role, because then that allows you the empowerment, the true potentiation of all that you are, to say, yeah, I got this. The addiction doesn't have anything over you. It's your perspective of how it has been with you, as if it is something that is controlling you, but it isn't. As Jesus reminded me, there is nothing and no one that has control over you. Your consciousness is your consciousness. Your consciousness is your consciousness. Every cell, every atom, your mind body, your mental body, your physical, mental, emotional, etheric bodies, they're all yours. All your fields are yours. And it's practice. Everything in our 3D reality and all the patterns for thousands of years have taught us and told us to give our power away to outside sources so that we are understanding who we're defining by. Well, we're taking it back now. We're reclaiming all of our power, reclaiming all of our light, reclaiming all of our potentiation to say, this is how I want to live now. I want to live as a sovereign being in alignment with light so that I'm always allowing myself to evolve and expand and explore. And it's absolutely okay if you choose not to do that. That's okay too. Source gives you a free will. So part of that free will is not damning you for not choosing to move forward in ascension. Source wouldn't give you that free will. It doesn't make sense. So Source allows you to have whatever life that you choose. The more that you understand energy, the more that you understand the laws of the universe, the law of one, then you choose higher vibrational choices so that you're not continuing repeating cycles that call those energies in back to you. You know, what you put out is what you get back. It's also in anything that you co-create with. Everything is a vibration. So how your vibration operates with anything else of vibration will receive what you get back to it. And it doesn't matter if somebody's on the other side of the world, creating negative thoughts about somebody else on the other side of the world. It will come back to you. It's the laws of the universe. So again, be conscious about the vibration you want to set. Be conscious about all that you are as a vibrational being. Give yourself the permission to have that morning clearing session, that if you are working through anger, to breathe through the anger, breathe through the anger, breathe through the anger, breathe through the anger, and surrender it to Source for transmutation. Detach from the negativity, detach from all that is harmful, and ask for it to be transmuted. And then reflect upon the lessons that it's taught you so that you can garner that light. Remember, it's the glow of the self-responsibility. The glow is allowing you to receive all this light once you're letting all that density go from your cells, from your organs, from your body. Purifying and cleansing yourself so that you always return back to you. And your team's guiding you, that, yeah, you're going through a growth period. It's going to feel uncomfortable, but keep going. Because you're shifting and changing an infinite number of times in an hour, especially if you're going through a big awakening. Because all that you thought was, all of your belief patterns, all of your habitual patterns and your habituations, whatever you think you do in a routine in a day, is going to look totally different when you're over here feeling light and living from your excitement and your joy and your gifts. Because it's meant to, we can't be fully awakened and continue to live our routine lives of 3D, because our souls, our spirits want to live differently. We want to live as the excitement and as the exuberation of who we are as spirit. Doesn't mean that you're like that every second of the day, but it means that when you're ready to co-create, when you're ready to offer service, when you're ready to give, when you're ready to create your creative joy for being who you are, the full expression of who you are as light, that's going to be a burst of vibrancy that nobody can deny. Because your vibration of being you, your vibration of being your highest gift, your vibration of being the best you, is you living in joy of you and honoring that. And we want to talk about honor because they bring it up to me so often. Every day, there's not a day that goes by that I do not hear the word honor and the vibration of honor. The vibration of honor, it goes hand in hand with the glow of self-responsibility. When you honor and are responsible for who you are, and this has been a big one for me because I've had to clear so much pain and so much trauma from not only this lifetime, but the collective, as well as other lifetimes. is when you're honoring all that you are as a multidimensional being. You honor how thoughts move through your paradigm. You honor the food you put in your body. You honor the entertainment that you watch. It's a value system within and without, you know, as you put out, as you get back. So the things that you watch on TV, the books that you read, the people you entangle with, and how those entanglements and engagements are, the value of the energy vibrational reciprocation, that becomes in a different value level, if you will, because the amount of energy and the amount of honor you give of yourself is reciprocated into the universe. And then you start receiving those energies back through job offers, through other soul tribe that want to connect with you. So as you're honoring all that you are physically, mentally, emotionally, and etherically, and feel into the vibration of honor, what does it mean? And I tend never ever to go to, unless it's a word that the teams give me in a channel that I need to look up. But when it comes to words like self-love and honor, I only look them up because sometimes I feel a vibration that is not what is in Google, because they're just from the regurgitation of what has been for eons. We're coming into a realm where we get to reinvent, we get to rewrite, we get to rebuild all that we are, everything. Our worlds, we get to rebuild everything. So what does honor mean for you? And that's what Source excites through us, is the uniqueness, the individuation, the diversity of all that we are, and then harmonizing with those that the universe brings to us in those equal measurements of vibration. So as you honor who you are, you honor your voice, you honor your work, you honor your devotion to you, you honor that time that you spend with you honor that communication and connection with your kids, you know, however short or however long it is. Those connections and those energies of honor, they're vibrations. And it's through the heart space, and it's through that anticipation of loving you and honoring you in that exchange. And so when you talk about your gifts and you talk about who you are as an expression, as a temple, as a vessel, as a shrine of Source Creator, we must begin in every moment to honor who we are, honor the thoughts that we think, and do they feel good? Because remember, you're creating everything from your vibration. So if it doesn't feel good, get to the root of why those thoughts keep calling back to you, because you're offering that vibration. And sometimes because of patterns and ego patterns and obsessive energies, those patterns are really hard to get off of, because the mind just goes by habituation and patterns. So that means that you've got to do the work to get off that pattern and create something new. And you can do that by doing ceremonies of cutting all the cords and cutting all connections with anything that seems to be in habituation, because then it's obsessive, and then they get to the root of that, and there's something deeper. So that's how you always can go deeper to whatever it is that you're interacting with and engaging with, because we all know, is this a habituation? Is this feeling like a bit of an obsession? Right? We all know what the obsessions are. And so there's a deeper reason why that obsession sits there. So go to that and then feed it with that light. Feed it with your honor of who you are. Not anything outside of you, because outside of you will only keep you going back to those obsessions. And that's what the goal of it was. The separation between ourselves with Source was for us to co-create a reality so that we could seek outside of ourselves to explore it. However, in doing so, we forgot to that return of self, that return of spirit, that return of who we are with spirit, and we lost our way through the infinite investigation of density. And then it became us and them, and then it became, you know, those struggles that move in separation, because we forgot that we are all one. And it's okay, those are all our rides, it's all beautiful, and it's all honoring. But now in every aspect that unfolds in our life, we have the opportunity to say, is this in honor of my spirit? Are these words in honor of my vibration that I want to keep? Are these activities in honor of what I want to keep for myself? The energy I want to keep for me. The vibration is me, because that's how I co-create. I co-create through my vibrations. And so allow yourself to be okay with and start setting those vibrational honoring standards and guidelines for yourself, that I'm creating a reality from this vibration of honor. And I want people to come to me that have that similar vibration and honor, that their offering of themselves is an honor. You know, they have an honor to want to work with me in an honoring, valuing level, not just because it's an expectation or because, you know, in some of us coming from many karmic experiences, sometimes those karmic experiences just keep continuing because there's just the expectation that you'll always be there, you know, and in your new becoming of you, you get to say, no, that's no serving me in no absolute way. I'm going this way now. And then you get to have that clear-cut experience so that you're closing off everything that was. You're giving yourself the new honor to be something new. And then it's up to all others that you are stepping away from to offer their own unique vibration of what they want to continue and co-create. And that's why it's really always important that when we are always honoring ourselves, then we're seeking the energy vibrations of that which we are setting for ourselves, which is heart level attunement, you know, heart level service, heart level co-creations, whatever it is that is important for you. I'm only speaking from my experience because I'm really passionate about it. I'm really passionate about heart-centered living, and how even in those times when you're coming out of those karmic experiences, you're still healing all those wounds, to give yourself that time in the morning where you're clearing away the energies that are no longer serving that new vibration you want to continue to return to. And that's called the process of entrainment. When you're entraining yourself to higher vibrational energies so that you get to slip right in the beautiful activation of who you choose to become. And it's practice. It's practicing your vibrational entrainment. And be okay saying no to everything that is not in that vibrational experience. It's okay that you still have oneness with it, that you honor it and you accept it and you can discern it as a oneness. But for your energy quantum entanglement, for your vibrational vessel and body, you can choose to say, no, I choose to entangle with this now. And those of us that are very empathic and very, and have those crystal energies, it's going to be more and more and more important to really honor the time that we spend with Gaia so that we reset, to honor our time that we spend alone, to honor our time that we manifest through our light body. Honoring our light is honoring all that we are as light, so we're not becoming clogged in the energies and the densities that we're picking up as we're walking about life. And so that's part of the self-honor and the self-glow. And because everyone is a different DNA, different soul program, different soul blueprint, different soul themes, different lessons and learnings, different tribe that they hang with, different circle they entangle with, everybody's honoring of their light and how they navigate it and how they choose to navigate it, how they choose to practice within it will be different and unique. But remember, it's always a vibrational matching experience. This is what our creational lesson is. It's a vibrational matching experience. So if you choose a higher vibrational relationship that looks a certain way, that feels a certain way, regardless of putting names and faces on them, it's called vibrational matching. Match the vibration first, and then that will be brought to you. It's just the way of the universe, and why we've said in I don't know, 50 episodes, there's no need for spell work. There's no need for energy manipulation, because then you're crossing the borders of the right use of will. Because that person that you might be wanting to call into your life, they might not want that. And you have to respect that will of that person. You have to respect who they are and the honor of them, just as they are respecting the honor of you. And that's where we're learning the honor of thyself allows for the honor of all others, because you understand the right use of will. And it's not up to anybody to manipulate an outcome. Controlling outcomes because of all the fears that we've had about change. So let go of change, let go of what we think may or may not happen, because Source Creator, God Spirit will always provide you something better. Will always provide you something better in the unknown. Our shifting and our changing evolution, we're meant to see people and relationships shift and pull apart so that every person in that circle can grow. Every single soul has its opportunity to grow farther, wider, and bigger, and then call in their appropriate beings that they want to call in. So we have to allow ourselves that shifting and moving apart and away to rediscover who we are, to rewrite what we know about family, to rewrite what we know about our human family and oneness. Oneness is oneness, regardless of how it appears to seem to look or fit into, it's trying to pull in a 5D experience and put it into a 3D box and say, you need to stay in this definition, in this role, because it's what we've always done. But then the 5D perspective is freedom and liberation for all. So there's a mismatch. And that's where those transitions have to occur. It's because the individuation of that soul's journey, the individuation of that soul's destiny is being called vibrationally at every level. Make no mistake about it. At every level, it's being called. And it can't be, hindered or stopped by anyone, because it's a vibrational experience that is the spiritual service of the soul. And everybody has a unique one. Everything is being called from creation for this person to meet its destiny. Everything, the DNA, the cells, everything. Vibrational threads are calling people to step into destiny. And why I said earlier, just be you. When you're living in the flow of you, and you're honoring you, and you're allowing your gifts to just flow and ride with you, you are becoming your highest and your best, and you're soaring. So focus on you. Focus on you. All you got to do is focus on you. Focus on you and your gifts. Focus on you and your happiness. Focus on you and your healing of you. Healing of why so much attention is faced on all other people. Focus on you. Bring all of your consciousness back to you. All of your intentions back to you. All of your love back to you. When you do this regularly, day by day by day, you start feeding and you start becoming the glow of your own self-responsibility. You're glowing. You're glowing. And you get to feel good about it, because then you get to say, wow, I kicked that habit. I did that. I went through that. I said no to that person I've had a huge karmic energy with, and I did it with pride and integrity and goodness. And I did it in the best way that I could. And you get to say that I did that. I did that. I transcended so much that was just it was such that magnetic energy that was of those old karmic cycles. And they're really, really, really challenging to break through. And it's done through you, the soul of you. Your soul is working with you. Infinite number of beings that you've always been are working with you to transcend what you think are impossible to transcend, but you can. You can. And be okay for those little things that are still there. Like for me, it's salty food. Those things are still there. And I'm okay. And I just forgive and I return back to my light. And I'm not beating myself up like I used to, and send light and inspiration, empowerment, encouragement for everything you're walking away from, because it's okay too. You're appreciating and valuing it for all the impact it had on you and with you and for you. And be okay to say, you know what, this is my vibration now. I am devoting myself to honor. I want an honoring vibrational reality, because honor feels really good. People appreciate you and people value you, and when you talk, people listen without, rolling their eyes and walking away huffing and puffing. There's value there, and they honor you, and when you talk and when you walk, and you just want to be honored. And that is no different than what we honor with Gaia, the honor that she sends us with new species, with new flowers, with new forests, with all the things that each and every person is worthy of being honored. All beings on this earth, all aspects of life are worthy of the honor that is all within us to share, so that we walk with this beautiful honor and essence of who we are, and be okay and still honor all those that are transitioning, all those that are working through what they need to work through. We're a family of one, and we're here to help each other. But be okay stepping into that new version of honor for you, and be compassionate and with integrity for all others that you're moving away from. And just give them the absolute, Spirit has been showing me, give them the absolute knowingness that they can do it. You got this, you can do it. You can kick that habit. You can bring yourself back into abundance. You can bring yourself back into your oneness with Source. You can do this. I believe in you. And each person has to do it in their own way. And we're here to be the showers of that way, with higher vibrational energies that help us co-create our world. Are the words honoring you as the spirit that you are? You're a beautiful spirit. I want to show you this, because sometimes we forget. If we knew ourselves as these visions, if we knew ourselves as these visions, and we knew that we were connected in every way to all aspects of Earth and Gaia, if we knew this, if we were told at the earliest of ages and every day henceforth that we were this connected with all that is life, then we would have a different appreciation value for all that is Gaia, for all that is life upon Gaia and within Gaia. We would have a different value of appreciation for all that those that walk with us, and all that those that we have not seen. And so it's important to give yourself the vibrational perspective of who you choose to explore next. this next moment, this next day. This is the day of love. It's a perfect day because the vibration of love is amplified on this day. So use today's amplification of love as your journey to ignite this new journey down this beautiful new version of who you're becoming, in the honor of you, in the vibrational love of you, in the vibrational exploration and expression of you, so that you can tap into all that Source knows of you. You know, as Source gave me a while ago, the difference between Source and us is that we don't know what Source knows of us, because we've been brought up in these, you know, energies and these experiences of separation. And at everywhere we turn, we're not enough. And everywhere we turn, we're less than. And everywhere we turn, we're being judged against others. And everywhere we turn, we're being, what is it called? Placing everybody and everything in a value system. Your values come from you. And as long as you're meeting your values of just being kind in the day and honoring everybody as one, and also honoring your path and what you're worthy of connecting and entangling with. And we say this because there is a high percentage of our population that are involved in jobs and roles and experiences and friendships and relationships that are not honoring of one another. And that allows you the opportunity to go within and say, what does honor feel like for me? And how can I stand within my divine feminine truth, my divine male truth, and say, I deserve to be respected when I'm talked to. I deserve to have my voice heard and valued and loved and, and honored. I deserve to have someone that wants to protect and nourish me in that, my highest and best. And as I them, inspiring and empowering and encouraging all the way, and lifting others up so that they meet their dreams in equal measure. And that is the honor of reciprocation. You're reciprocating honor of one another. And you get to choose that for you or not. It's always free will. But these are the vibrations that I've worked through and moving from, and every day it's a constant practice because they're higher vibrational entrainments. And when you're coming out of experiences that are not that, it's a beautiful experience where you get to create and you get to navigate these beautiful waters. And then you get to say, there's still oneness that you can create with what was. That's really important, because then we're not making anything feel less than. We can still create oneness with what was. And there can still be opportunities for even those you've walked away from to have that relationship of oneness. It will be on a different variational level, depending on what each are willing to put in. So this is what we wanted to talk about as well, that we talked about yesterday about the mastery in oneness and valuing that oneness factor in everything, whether it's whatever you're walking away from, whether it's an addiction, whether it's a work that you just had nothing but challenges with, whether it's a partnership or a relationship. Value it. The sooner that you can value it, the easier that transition will be to let go of it and move into something better. We often get stuck on those cycles of damning and blaming because of the pains that were caused. But that's about going within, because only you can heal your own wounds. It's only with you. You make you right. You atone with you. You forgive for you. You give yourself what you didn't receive from another. And then you get to wish it all appreciation and gratitude, and then create that oneness thread with it. I'm one with you, and I choose to move over here now. I'm one with you, but I choose to move over here with now. And then you get more and more of your energy vibration, that quantum entanglement factor, because you see your reality through the vibrations of your quantum energy being shared. So what are you being sharing with? Are you sharing it with honor? Are you sharing it with respect and calling those in? And I'm saying this because I haven't been. I've been doing so much of my own self, it must have been my fault and this and this and this, and it's always me. And always doing those self-blame experiences when a lot of what I was feeling were the lack of projections from others, not understanding the depth of my sensitivity to the depths that I was. And then I ran even in greater circles trying to fix it for everybody and trying to be that fixer of everything for everyone, and being the empath and stability holder and energy holder for the whole family, and receiving nothing and being exhausted in return. And that's okay, because we're moving from 3D definitions to 5D definitions. It's got to change. It's got to shift. Everyone has to do their equal measure depending on what they want to experience. And it's okay if they don't want to experience what each person wants to experience. That's why we're doing this whole sifting and sorting out. Roles and definitions will change. Expectations will change. Because especially in relationships and work obligations, somebody's expectation of you has absolutely no bearing on what your expectation is for yourself. You know, that might be their expectation, but you don't have to take it on. Like, okay, and and okay, that's your expectation of me, and I'm going to go this way. You don't have to take other people's expectations on of you. You know, that's their stuff, because they want that fulfilled within them. And you always used to do it. You always used to give. You always used to, make peace. You always used to run and fix things. You always used to run and be there. You always used to run and do this and be that. And then you can just say, no, I haven't been served in so long. I have not been honored in so long. I have not been valued in so long. And enough is enough. Doors closed. And then return to you. And often than not, because it's been such long cycles, and we see our parents do it, you know, we all come from those dysfunctional families that were just working off dysfunction in their timelines. Like crown activations, look at all these things, little bubbles on my head. You can feel your crown activated. It just feels so good. So be okay with setting that new state of honor, because that honoring of you and all of your gifts and honoring everybody else, it's okay that you speak your truth. Because a part of my personality is just not to avoid conflict at all costs, you know, and oftentimes you get yourself in situations where you call those people in so that you can speak your truth with power and empowerment. But oftentimes, because you don't want to have that conflict, you just avoid it at all costs and you move in a different way, constantly always being away from people. But the mastery is all about speaking your truth and being okay with it. And if others are upset about it, so be it. Let them be upset. Let them work it out. They got to work it out. Right? I have to live my life in the way that I choose to live my life. I have those civil rights. I have that birthright. I have the birthright to be exactly who I am. I have that birthright. That is sovereignty. To explore, express, and experience all that I am as the way that I am. Choose to be I am that I am as my name is. I came here for that. And if it ruffles other people's feathers, then so be it. Let it. And they can sort it out. Got to sort it out. Sort out why you feel uncomfortable. Sort out why it bothers you. And it will always go back to control. It will always go back to my needs aren't being met. You're not there for me anymore, or whatever it might be that they're feeling ruffled. That's okay. That gives them the opportunity to go back in and sort it out. Get it for you. Whatever it is you're seeking from me, get it from you. Because then there's no projections, right? There's none of that uncomfortable projections of you're not doing what I want you to do. You're not doing what I need you to do. And then you're carrying all those projections. And then you go in and you feel all bad about yourself because you're not making everybody happy. I mean, how many of us are mothers? Right? Or fathers. Fathers do that too. The unheard and unseen projections that we place upon each other for the expectations to have our own needs met. No, you are the only one that meets your own needs. Sort it out. If you think you want things from other people, go within and get it for you. Sort it out within you. Then when you're co-creating with others and those people come in, then you have those really honest conversations. You know, if it's a prospective new soulmate, you have those perspectives because you know that source has brought you together, so that there's a vibrational match there, that both of you have similar soul path journeys. You're going to help one another and allow one another to grow. Then you can have those conversations about the needs and the desires and what those needs really mean. And then each can say, well, that is a need that you can get from yourself. So how can we just be in this interdependent experience and not have the codependency of the pulling on one another to satisfy what you need to get from within? And those are things that everyone's going to have to practice, because we're going into a level of 5D love and, you know, transitioning into partnerships that we've never had before. You know, everybody's vibration is changing. When people awaken, it changes and ruffles everything, and it's meant to. You can't carry that stuff into this stuff. Got to let it all go. Sovereignty is allowing each person the right use of will. So you're not pressing on, you're not pulling on, you're not projecting on, whatever it might be. It's allowance of all beings to be sovereign and free. Sovereign and free, sovereign and free, sovereign and free. And that, yes, it's going to be an absolute personality, spiritual, soulful experience to let go of all of those densities that held us in specific roles that limited us in every way. and really, really put a lot of pain on our hearts. They really did. You know, women for thousands of years wanting to express and explore themselves in ways that were held in a box, and they weren't allowed to. But now we get to rewrite it all. And the honoring of yourself in every way, the honoring of who you are in relationships and connections, because that's why we're here. Our souls grow in the connections that we have with one another. So intend that your connections in every day be of the value of love, that be of the value of joy and of spirit with one another, to grow our collective. Have the intention, today I intend to have spiritual growing connections so that I'm going to grow as a soul, and I'm going to offer others to grow as a soul as well. And I'm going to release as often as possible judgment. Just because I don't agree with something, and because we might not agree at any level, it's okay. We disagree to agree and agree to disagree. It's okay. But we don't damn one another for it, and we don't separate in a way that feels negative. We allow each other the free will to be who each are, and still offer oneness, still offer empathy, still offer compassion for every soul's experience. That's practice, and it's so challenging from what we've come from. And so I get it. I absolutely get it. But know that you can, by just centering and processing everything that you can through your heart, knowing that you're a divine sovereign being. You have gifts, you have skills, you have wisdoms, you have intelligences, everything that you can to come forward and be fully you, to come forward and create something new, to rewrite, to break those plasma membranes and say, this is who I want to be today. This is who I want to share myself with today. This is how I want to dance. And I get to choose that. And I'm calling in those that want to choose that at that same vibrational level. I want those relationships that are honoring, that know the vibration of honor, that want to share the vibration of honor, that want to co-create at this type of level. That's what I want to co-create with. That's my vibration. That's where I'm going. That's my vibration. That's where I'm going. Hey, there's a lot of light to share. And each and every one of us have a unique way of doing it. Those are the gifts within, and it comes from us honoring ourselves first. Your creative gifts are no different than when you're cooking and you're baking and you're singing and you're dancing. It's all the expression of you. The light of you is the expression of you. The light of you is the expression of you. You got this. You got this. The singing, the dancing, the hair, whatever it is that you like to do for you, honor it and value it. I'm honoring myself today. I want to express myself in a great way, and I want my hair to be a version of my expression, and do it in a way that is honoring of you and valuing of you in the smallest and biggest and transformative ways. There's not one part of you cannot not honor. It's all honoring. It's all you. It's all spirit. It's all source saying, how are you going to express yourself today? How are you going to express yourself today? So that you can feel good in you. And the words that you speak matter, and your intentions matter, and your journaling and your communion with spirit matters. And returning to that communion with spirit as often as possible, as many ways as possible, because it's all source. Everything is source. When you're with your pets, when you're with your animals, when you're outside on a, sitting by a tree, it's all source. So how can we bring our gifts of who we are in the honor of who we are, honoring our thoughts, honoring our words, honoring our behavior, so that we're co-creating, we're sending this beautiful ray of light, of love and care and kindness and honor of all life through our entire reality, honoring it. And release finding fault, release finding judgment, and just honor. And you just feel the vibrational shift in your body. So any situation that you're finding trouble with, bring it forward and place it on the table and say, how can I seek the honor, the divine relationship that is in this? Because there will always be. Divine relationship is that Vesica Pisces right down the middle. And it will show you how you teeter from side to side, and you see the divine relationship on what it's offered you and impacted in your life as a soul, so that you can grow into it and be love. And that's the Divine Mother, when you soften and just allow yourself to surrender into it and receive it, receive the blessing of it, the vibration of it. That's the Divine Mother. And you become it, and you become everything around it. You're like, yeah, I got the song, I got the song, I got the sound, I got the song, I got the harmony, I got the song, I got the song. I'm all notes, all words, all notes, all words. fields of light all around you. Dance. Bring it in. Dance. Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it in. Your vortex, your epicenter of you. Enliven it. Be love with it. Honor it. Value it. Know that every time you walk, you're bringing in your own light. You're activating your own light. You're activating your own gifts. Every moment, calling your teams. What are my gifts that I can explore today? How can I express myself in my gift of me? You're a gift. You are a gift. You are a gift. God, Spirit, Creator, all that is brought you here right now, right here, right now, right here. You are a gift. You are a gift. You are a gift. You are a gift. You're a gift. People pray over you. People, beings, consciousness, spirit, angels pray over you. Hi, Shishiyama Makataka. I see Makataka. Honor it. They're all with you. They're all with you every moment. They're loving you. They're honoring you. They're valuing you. They're saying, you can do this. You could do this. Let go of the density. Let go of the limitation. Let go of the pettiness. Whatever it is that's holding you back in a vibration that you know doesn't feel good. And open up to receive. There are beings praying over you right now. Sending you light right now. And all you got to do is just open up and feel it. Until your heart just bursts open and all that density comes out of all the things you thought you had to be perfect, to be better, to be wiser, to be whatever it is that people told you thought you had to be, expectations and projections from every corner of creation being thrown at you. And you just sit there and say, I'm love. I just got to be love. I just got to be me. And I get to choose that. I get to choose how it feels. I get to choose how it looks. I get to choose how I vibrate. I get to choose how I entangle and who I dance with. I get to choose my reality. I get to choose. I'm held back by no one and no thing. I get to choose. And I will read the fine print. I will know what that fine print says before that document is placed on the table. I will know what that fine print says. Only that in honor, only that of integrity, only that in honor, only that of integrity. Let's work in honor for a greater human collective, because we are all served in it. No need to hide under the fine print. No need to hide behind a mask. No need to hide. Bring it all up. Now, who are you going to be today? Truthful and honoring. It's you. You're a gift. So be that gift. You're loved. You're adored. You're magic. And your gifts are held within it. When you get that and you live in that, your gifts are going to come forward. Your gifts will come forward. Your gifts will come forward. Your gifts will come forward. And they won't look like anything like what they've looked like before. It's going to be totally new. So many exciting gifts that we don't even have words for. And we got to be this for the children. We got to be this for these beautiful templates and these beautiful earth energies and these beautiful experiences that we, each and every one of us, are here to be purely us, purely us, purely us, from our hearts, authentic, authentic, authentic. The genuine ride, the genuine journey of authentic love. We are human, we are divine, we are creating. The spirit of who we are creating. So let's get in love. Happy Love Day. Yay! Make it known, make it known, make it known, make it known, make it known. Create your own transformation and arise. Create your own transformation and arise. Set time to commune with spirit. Set time to know your honor of you, how you honor you in all moments. What you drink, what you eat, how you speak to yourself, those that you entangle with, those that you dance with, jobs that you create, jobs that you take, jobs that you won't take. All choices are the unfolding of your own destiny. So choose from that place that feels good. When you choose from a place of obligation, you know that when you choose from that place, it will feel obligatory and it won't feel good. It will feel heavy and dense. When you choose from that place that feels exciting, when you choose from that place that feels like it matches with your creative gifts, when you choose from that place that you're creating something beautiful for you, through you, for you, you absolutely know that it will absolutely serve the all. And others may look at you and say, well, that's self-serving and that's selfish. And you say, absolutely it is. Because if I'm not serving me in the center of who I am as spirit, then I will not be serving any other. And I can no longer be serving other people by what they want from me if I'm not doing it for me first. I need to align with me first. Every choice, every decision, I choose for me. I choose for me, I choose for me, and I absolutely know I'm not going to feel like this again. That's the awakening process. When you live in truth of who you are, you break free of all bondage, because it's illusory. You know, all these little threads here, it's all bondage. It's projections, it's imprints, it's codes, it's the society, definitions from 6th great grandmothers. No, you're different now. You get to break free and you get to be you. And you get to show others that they can do it too. And that's honor. Honor is a vibration, and it's filled with color, it's filled with light. It's a vibration. So feel into it. I want to feel the vibration of honor. I want to feel the vibration of being sacred. How can I create sacred choices today? How can I create that sacred alignment so that in my relationships, in my food, in my speech, in all that I choose to be on this planet, I get to feel into a new vibrational reality. And that's what it becomes. Make no mistake about it. You feel the vibration of honor in here, you're going to create that vibrational honor in your creational reality. It's the law of one. Your vibration and how you feel matters, because that's how you create matter. You're magical. Make no mistake about it. You're magical. You are here for a reason. You're a gift. And only you, 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 only you. You and Source Creator, the epicenter of you, the renewal of you, the renewal of who you are at your heart space, your choices, your choices, your choices. You and you and you and Source, your teams, your guides, your soul. Only you are the ones that tell you where your soul path is. Only you. And they will put opportunities in front of you that you get to feel excited about, and opportunities you could say, that's not me right now, maybe later. And that's okay too. Source will keep bringing them to you. I mean, you get to know absolutely who you are in the center of who you are. You get to know who you are. I know who I am. I know what will excite me. I absolutely know what I can do. And I absolutely know that I want to meet with people that want to be at that same level, because I want to co-create something big here. Mama's got a big life and I want some big energy. Step aside. Mama wants some big energy, because that's the vibration that's putting out. I say that every day to spirit. Mama wants a big life. What you got for me? Bring it. Bring it. Ready. Anytime. I've been here for so long. You have no idea how long I've been here. I'm ready. I'm ready. And it's all vibrational. Vibrational, vibrational, vibrational. What thoughts? What thoughts? And how you feel about you. Creating that vibrational epicenter of you is so important. I'm beautiful, I'm perfect, I'm grand. And I'm shedding all of those projections and energies and lifetimes of limitation and lifetimes of fear that I've chosen to take and I've chosen to absorb. Whether it be from myself or others, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter. Let it go, let it all go, let it go. Because today's the day of love, and I'm going to be love. I'm going to be big love, really big love. And for no other reason than just because I deserve it. Don't we all? Don't we want to show the kids that you deserve it? Don't we want to show the kids that you are so centered in you? Spirit has brought you here for the biggest, most profound reason. And it doesn't matter what we call it or how we define it, whether it's taking care of pets, whether it's writing books, whether it's singing into the forests. It doesn't matter how our old world ego wants to define it and place it in a box. What matters is that the spirit from within will always break through every limitation to make it new. That's evolution. That's why we're here. And each and every one of you have that opportunity. What can I create some honor with today? How do I want to shake up my world today? Because I matter. You matter. And we love you. We rainbow you. We rainbow you. Happy Valentine's Day. So go create some love for you. Be okay saying no to people. I'm always clearing my throat because eons, that's what wasn't. It was just saying yes to people and making everybody else happy. But now it's time for me to make me happy. And that's when you go through those chakra clearings, you know, and you speak your truth and you stand up for you and you speak what's right for you and you show others that they can too. They can speak for their unique truth. They can go against Whatever conformities that they're trying to resolve and solve for themselves, and they can heal it. They can. We trust you. We believe in you. You got this. You got just as much God in you as I do. All of us are source. And it's your pure intent to want to say a different life, to want to be a different life, to want to have that different vibration. Each and every journey will be unique. And no one can do it for anybody. It's got to be from within. You've got to activate that code within. You've got to activate that pure intention, that oneness with source. I activate my oneness with source. I activate and I call my soul forward. I want to be one with my higher self. Every chakra, every aspect of my beingness, every cell is in commandment of my oneness. I am that I am the holy light. I am that I am the holy light. I am that I am the holy light. As my name is, I am that I am. And your heart just pulsates. You are the commander of you. You drive you. You drive you. You drive you. You create your reality. What you walk in, you created it. So try and dance. Be a little light, happy and joyful and bubbly, and send everything and everyone love and light. Know that they can do it. You got this. We're here for you. You got this. We're here for you. You got this. And allow all others to have their path, because they're showing others how to do it. They're breaking codes for others so that they can step into something new without you having to go through and doing it. That's what us code breakers do. We go into the densest places and we break it up. That's the hardest part, so that we create paperwork, we create healing systems, we create what heals that density so that others can benefit from it. That's the hardest part. Because when that momentum gets going, the rest of those that are awakening right now, they've got thousands and millions that are awakening that are just pulling that momentum from them. When we started breaking those codes, there was very little momentum. There was very little. That's why it felt like this every day. There was no momentum. There's a ton of momentum right now. So work with the light, work with the momentum, work with who you are as spirit, work with the spirit that's with you all around you right now. Momentum, 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 momentum. We want to break that membrane. We want to break that bottleneck. There's everything working on your benefit right now, right now, right now. Forgive what you got to forgive. Let go of what you got to let go of. Cut all the karmic ties. Those loose ends, let them go, let them go. And step out of it and say, today source, today source, today source, I start new. Today I start new. Today I start to matter. Today I speak love to myself. Today I will put loving food inside my body. Today I will sing with source creator and all that is. Today I call in those that want to work with me in love. Those that want to work with me in higher vibrations. Those that want to work with me in love. Those that understand the vibration of honor. I deserve this. I deserve this. I was born to experience this. And I'm here to be the example. I'm here to be the light. I am here to be the way shower. And to all others, in whatever way you want to, be your gift. Be it. Don't hide it. Don't mask it. Don't make it small. Don't make it insignificant. Don't make it that improper or not appropriate. Your gift is to shine like you, to be unique like you, to sing in whatever way you're singing. I remember Jesus telling me, I said to Jesus that I was really excited about my working with my galactic months and months and months, I don't know, maybe a year and a half ago. I had the Pleiadians show me in a vision. They were showing me these hand motions that I do, but they did it in a much finer, refined experience. They were, I mean, their fingers were much longer than mine, and they were doing it really, really fast. And very, very accurate and refined. Like I don't have a word to explain how precise they were in their movements. And they were holding it right in front, and they were doing this right in front of me. And I was telling Jesus that I was really excited to start singing and using and doing what I just normally do, but it was on other planets that I do this. And he said to me, he said, this is a template. You know, it's a template. So that the activation and the inspiration of something new and different activates and stimulates others to do what they're meant to do in their unique way, to use their gifts, to use their sacredness of sound, that all of the children are activated in these beautiful experiential ways, that they have codes and gifts within them to do in their unique way. So that if they come across a video and they see somebody like this, that code will click in their field and in their DNA, and then they will remember what that means for them and how it has assisted them in healing. They're multidimensional fields, the communications from beyond that we move with in all ways, beyond what we hear. Infinite ways of communicating and loving and honoring all that we are as spirit, and whatever it means to be this for one another. No matter how silly or weird it might sound or seem to someone else that's not, that's stuck within the limitations and the veils of what they've always known. And that's okay. Because remember, it's all one. It's all one. But it shouldn't stop you from being the glow of who you are. Be the glow of who you are no matter what. No matter what, no matter what, no matter what. Because there will be a mass awakenings of people coming up with the most divine, creative, benevolent, loving, unbelievable gifts. That's how we evolve. Gifts of light, gifts of light, gifts of light. Make no mistake about it. Make no mistake about it. And it's gorgeous and beautiful and sacred and honoring of your spirit. That's why you have them. Make no mistake about it. That's your gift. Your gift is the honor of you. That's a vibrational statement. Micro, macro. We are the gifts of God. Source, creator, all that is. Your gifts are the micro, macro, are you. You are that gift that you offer. If you believe in that gift that you offer, it will be the most magnificent essence of spirit and vibration. When you hear the words that we offer, it's a vibrational truth because it's my passion. That's my gift. And it will be felt and heard and seen in different ways. And perhaps even some might turn it off because they're irritated because of the vibration. That's okay too. Because it's not meant for everybody. Just for those that want to tune in and tap in. And that's okay too. It's all perfect. It's all perfect. Each and every gift has a unique purpose, and each of those in vibrational alignment will tap into tune with those unique gifts. But those gifts are you. It's you. The honor of you. When you know that someone is singing from their heart and they're playing from their heart and they're creating that painting and that artwork and they're speaking with you from their heart, from that communication of, this is the passion of who I am. I'm just passionate. I'm just offering it to you. You absolutely know. This is what's changing now. And this is why so many people are kind of confused about it, because it's been so superficial. When people live from a space where they speak their truth, you feel it in the vibrational energy, and you click on that video and it's like, well, that's different. Because it's not superficial anymore. We're going to a deeper level of who we are as love, and it feels different. And those that have their heart chakras not yet opened will feel agitated and irritated if they've never experienced pure love. That's okay. That's the process of awakening. It's all required. It's all required. It's all a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful dance. But allow those that are different. Allow those that are unique. Allow those that seem odd. Allow those that are creating those beautiful gifts that might not be understood at any level. But it will be on a higher consciousness level. Your DNA gets it. Your cells get it. A version of you gets it somehow, some way. So allow it. We're not meant to define our world away. We're here to just explore with it and have fun. And dance within the rhythm of love. Dance within the rhythm of love. Dance within it. It's a gift, as you are. You are the gift that is attracting the gift. Does that make sense? Walk as the gift. Speak as the gift. Sing as the gift. Move as the gift. Oh, my. See, you're a gift. You're a gift, 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 gift. Gift, 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 gift. You're a gift. You speak as a gift. You move as a gift. Feel the vibration. I'm a gift today. I'm a gift today. I'm blessing humanity. I'm blessing humanity. I'm blessing humanity. And may my love ripple all over this world, because it is absolutely the butterfly effect. Everything is. And when you do it from your heart, and when you do it in love, man, oh man, nothing's stopping you. Nothing's stopping you. You are the gift. You are the gift. You are the gift. Just in you standing there, just in your being there, just in you. I will never let a day go by that I don't remind you of that. And somehow, some way, click on any one of our videos and it will be there, because that is a universal truth. You are aspects of Source Creator. You are aspects of Source. You are aspects of Source. And the journey is in the remembering. The journey is in the journey is in the grasping and saying, yes, grab a hold of it, because that's me. That's me. I finally found out who I am. I am the icing on the cake. And I will be the belle of my own ball. And each and every one of us have that opportunity to fall so in love with ourselves that we no longer create harmful karmic cycles. You're worth it. You're worth the dance. And we love you so much. Those that want to donate, the links are down below. Have a great love day. Intend those beautiful inspirations for you to walk in your honor, for you to love yourself a little bit more, a little bit grander, a little bit richer, a little bit deeper, and show all those children that that's what self-love is about being okay in your skin and being okay with other people not being okay with it. It's okay. It's all a part of the journey, and everything will sort itself out the way it's meant to. You be you, fully, honestly, authentically, with great integrity and with great loving, gleeful, joyful, vibrant honor. We love you. Bye. We rainbow you.